In the middle of the night, the father secretly lifted his daughter's blanket. Then he lifted her skirt to check. The only reason the man did this was to see if his daughter was allergic. Sure enough, there were red spots all over her thighs. At that moment, his daughter woke up from her sleep. But what surprised the man was that his daughter, who was usually gentle, was now numb and swearing. His daughter's behavior woke up the whole family, but she didn't stop. She cursed even harder. Mark didn't get angry. He froze in his tracks. As a policeman, he'd solved countless cases, but he couldn't figure out why his daughter had become like this. She knew she was allergic to fish, but she ate 8 carp for dinner. Grandma thought her granddaughter must be possessed and needed an exorcist. But before Mark could find one, a man claiming to be an exorcist came to the door. He took one look at the girl and decided she was under a spell. So he started looking around the house and outside. Eventually his eyes stopped on a kimchi pot in the distance. He asked Mark to bring it down. Then he hit it with a stick. But strangely enough, it wasn't kimchi at all. Instead, it was a jar of foul-smelling black water. When he got closer, he realized that there was a dead crow in the jar. So the exorcist asked Mark if he'd offended anyone recently. These words instantly woke him up, and it all started with a couple of weird cases recently. In the first case, an old couple was brutally murdered, but the killer moved the bodies back to the old couple's home. So Mark went to the murderer's house and found out it was the scene of the crime, and there were crows' bodies all over the house. It looks like someone did some evil magic here. But before the first case could be investigated, a second one happened right away. This time, a woman went crazy and burnt down her house. But after the investigation, it was found that the woman's family didn't die in the fire. They were killed by a knife, so the woman became the prime suspect. But before the police could arrest her, she died in a tree at the entrance of the village, until one of the villagers told Mark that the recent strange events might be related to the stranger in the mountains. But Mark didn't take it seriously, until the day he met a girl at the scene of the fire. The girl said that although the murderer was a crazy woman, but the person behind it was the outsider from the mountains. He has the power to confuse people's minds. He uses it to manipulate people into committing crimes, and she saw it all with her own eyes. She said that the outsider was actually an evil spirit. Mark didn't believe it, but he contacted his colleague right away. But the girl disappeared before he knew it.